wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe, striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night. This summer night, this summer night. Sleeping in the back of a van, roaming in the wilderness. We don't ever need a plan. We'll be alright, just you and I, singing from the top of our lungs, dancing by the
Hello
lakes.
friends, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today is Organize the Clutter part 10 or episode 10. I cannot believe that we are already in 10 episodes. There would have been way more, but I did take a good break off of like organizing and decluttering and this series during the holidays, but we are getting back to it. In this video we are organizing and decluttering my mom's closet. She had way too many clothes and way too many pairs of shoes and just so much clutter in her closet that it really needed to be organized and decluttered and gone through. So today we are going through her closet and I really hope you enjoy this video. And if you have a messy closet or if you need to declutter some of your shoes, purses, makeup, clothes, whatever it is, then get up and do it along with us because there's lots of motivation in today's video.
In a moment it will all be gone. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this.
To start this process off, we did take out all of her clothes out of her closet and laid them all onto her bed. And once they were all on the bed, we did start going through them and seeing which ones she wanted to keep and which ones she did not want to keep. And I was really trying to be hard on her because she has so many clothes. And I know for my mom, clothes are really hard for her to get rid of and go through and say goodbye to. She just really has a huge love for shoes and clothes, but she actually did really good. A lot of these clothes that we had to go through and that she's had in her closet, she's had for like years, like probably 10 plus years, and it was just really time for her to say goodbye to them. So I'm really happy that we did this process together because I feel like if it was just her, she would have kept still a lot of her clothes and a lot of her shoes. So I'm really glad that we did it together because she did get rid of a lot of clothes.
Someday we will look back and our hearts will be whole again. I want to remember all that happened to us. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night. This summer night, this summer night. Oh yeah, this summer night, this summer night, oh this summer night.
You got a smile that makes the sun rise. You make it shine. But I can see that you don't realize
this process took so long. We had to keep running downstairs because my mom was making some bread, but in between, like when we were actually doing it, it just took so long. There were so many clothes, but now that we are done going through all of them, we are going to start folding all of the clothes that she is donating and getting rid of, and we are going to put them in this box. And that other chewy box is filled with more clothes that she did declutter a long time ago that was in her closet. So we did have lots of clothes to donate that day and get rid of. But yeah, so we just wanted to fold them up and put them in that box so they would be up off the ground and we would have more space to move around and put like the shoes and all the other clutter.
I look at you and know it's alright. You read my mind, but I can see that you don't realize, and that's what made me fall in love. 'Cause you got style, the way your body makes my heart beat sound. It's amazing all the time. You are the only thing I need in life. Oh, I want you. Can't you see? I want you. I believe, 'cause I want you. Here with me, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go crazy for love. I don't need another love. Yeah. We do this every day. We do this love for life.
Now we are going to start hanging up all the clothes that she does want to keep, and then we are just going to keep them on the bed. But it helps that they are now hung up, so when we are ready to put them all in the closet, we can just grab them and sort through them and put them where we want them.
Sunrise, you make it shine, but I can see that you don't realize, and that's what made me fall in love. 'Cause you got style, the way your body makes my heart beat sound. It's amazing all the time. You are the only thing I need in life. Oh, I want you. Can't you see? I want you. I believe, 'cause I want you. Here with me, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go crazy for love. I know you're hurt. I can see it in your eyes, babe. You need to let your mind off things. No, it hurts. I can see it in your eyes, babe. But I know you have a lot to give. I know that it's getting cold, the waves are crashing in. When the streams are getting strong, just hold on to me. Yeah, I'm your lighthouse, I'm the sun against your dark clouds. I will always be your guiding light. I'm your lighthouse, I'm the sun against your dark clouds. I will always be your guiding light. I know you're strong. Need to get yourself together. Things still get better if you just believe it. Yeah, it's getting cold, the waves are crashing in.
Now that all the clothes are hung up, I am going to move into the closet and start taking out all of her shoes. She had 45 pairs of shoes. 45. Okay, that's a lot of shoes. So I just kept hauling out the shoes, and then I did like line them all up into their pairs so that we can start going through them. I pretty much knew all the shoes she wanted to keep and not keep, and she did do really good. I think we got her down to like 9 or 10 pairs after 45, so she really did do good. But a lot of these shoes she has also had for like 10 plus years. So she really did need to say goodbye to a lot of these shoes. My mom is a hoarder. I don't know how many more times I have to say that. She really is, but I am helping her declutter her house, not her houses, and her spaces in her house. And I am just really trying to help her get organized and decluttered and be more minimalized. But yeah, she had just so many pairs of shoes. Now we are going to go through her shoes and see which one she wants to keep and not keep. And okay, so I have brought this up to my family multiple times. When I was pregnant with my son Lucas, I kept reading that like when you give birth or after you give birth or after you have a child, your feet grow. And I never believed that because obviously I've never had a kid before until my son. But after I've had my kid for like the past year and to now, my feet have grown because I try to put on like the same shoes that I wore when I was pregnant or before pregnancy, and they do not fit me anymore. And like that's the only thing I can say is like pregnancy after birth, it made my feet grow. And I don't know if this happens to everybody, but if it happened to you and like your feet have grown after you've had kids or whatever, let me know down in the comments because I would love to know if this has happened to you as well.
Just hold on to me. I'm your lighthouse under the sun against your dark clouds. I will always be your guiding light.
We are now back into her closet and we are going to start throwing away all the trash that is in her closet and the things that she doesn't want anymore. And I am just putting them into plastic bags for right now. And then after the closet is like all free of clutter and garbage, my mom did run out all of the trash.
Against your dark clouds, I will always be your guiding light. I'm your lighthouse under the sun against your dark clouds. I will always be your guiding light. I'm your lighthouse under the sun against your dark clouds. I will always be your guiding light. Why you wanna run away? Why
We
you
also
gotta
did go through like these built-in shelves in her closet. This is where she keeps all of her dog's stuff, like his treats and scarves and collars, stuff like that. So we just had to go through it, and there was a lot that needed to be thrown away in this little cubby as
I
well.
wish I could make you stay, 'cause baby I love you. Why you tryna break us up, when I'm tryna build it up? I wish I could make you stop, 'cause baby I love you. Guess I'm gonna dance alone tonight. I'm gonna miss your body. You know I can never get it right without you. No, I don't wanna step into the light if I don't get you, shawty. You bring out the sweetness of my life.
Over in this corner, in this section of her closet, was such a disaster, and we probably spent like an hour just going through all of this stuff because there was lots of pictures and lots of papers and just lots of stuff we really had to go through. There was just so much, so I'm sorry this part is going to be really boring, but we really just had to declutter and go through it all just so we could organize it and see what we wanted to keep and what not to keep.
You're leaving town, everything is upside down. Oh baby, I love you, yeah. Why you gonna leave when I need you the most? Wherever you go, I'll be there, you know. Don't be a stranger, don't be a ghost, cause baby, I love you, yeah. Guess I'm gonna dance alone tonight. I'm gonna miss your body. You know I can never get it right without you, no. I don't wanna step into the light if I don't get you, shawty. You bring out the sweetness of my life, oh yeah. Come on and give me that, give me that, give me that good loving. Come on and show me that, show me that, show me that you're the one. I move to the left while you move to the right, while you tryna fight, just come on and give me that, give me that, give me that good loving. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that good loving. Why you gonna leave when I need you the most? Wherever you go, I'll be there, you know. Don't be a stranger, don't be a ghost. Oh, I don't feel right when I dance alone. I don't feel right when you don't come home. I miss your body and I love you so. Baby, I do, oh yeah. Come on and give me that, give me that, give me that good
Now that we are done going through all of that paperwork and the photos and those boxes and just everything, my mom is taking out all the trash right now, but I am organizing the stuff we do want to keep, and then I am going to start cleaning off all the built-in shelvings and the cubbies because they were really dirty and they needed to be cleaned.
Show me that, show me that, show me that you're the one. I move to the left while you move to the right, while you tryna fight, just come on and give me that, give me that, give me that good loving. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that good loving.
Talk to me, baby, I've been waiting for a lifetime. Just keep on fading in all these photos, caught in the memories and captured in the
Now that
highlights.
all of that is clean and done and gone through, I am going to start moving some of like the paperwork and files and stuff she wants to keep in this little cubby, like this basket. It's not a cubby. This basket, it's like an organizing bin, and then she comes in and she's gonna put it at like the top of her closet, but I couldn't reach because I'm so short, so we had to grab a stepping stool for my mom and she put it up there so it could be used in that little organizing area because she has all this space above like where her clothes go. I was like, Mom, you need to use this space, like there's so much space. Also, she did this little dance for you guys when I was gone, so I wanted to leave it in here so I could embarrass her because she did it to the camera and it was so funny. It made me laugh, but I just slowed it down so you guys could really see all of her movements and her expression. It was pretty funny.
Class after keep hoping you'll come around, drowning our fights in whatever can be found. 'Cause I've given in to all my demons lately. You know, might be easier.
Next, we have this section in this shelving area to declutter and go through and organize. There really was just so much clutter in her closet. I cannot believe, like, seriously, her closet had this much stuff and that many clothes and that many shoes. She really had so much in here. So I'm so glad we went through it, because the end result is so shocking and it looks so much better. I cannot wait for you guys to see the very end.
Go cut the cable short and the problem solved. Might be easier for you. I do it all night. You're my only lifeline.
Next, I wanted to just clear off her little jewelry stand. There's like this blanket and hats on it, and I just wanted it to be like clear free, so I did move all that stuff off of it, and then I did just put a few items on top of it, just to make it look a little decorated. And then I also did wipe down this shelf because it was super dusty and gross.
Sing for me, darling, it's been cool.
And now it is my favorite part. It is time to vacuum up the closet. There was just so much stuff in the floors and on the floor that really just needed to be vacuumed up. And vacuuming always makes the floor look better and the space look better. So I did vacuum up all the carpet just so it would look clean and better in the closet.
Get better the silence inside my own head. I keep on hoping somehow we can make this alright. Just keep on trying. Glass after glass, I keep hoping you'll come around, drowning our fights in whatever can be found.
And as you can see, the closet is already looking so much better, so much more spacious and clutter free. So it is just looking much better than in the beginning. For this little spot, I am putting those suitcases because that was just a good spot for them. They are tucked away, but also very available. So if she needs them, she can just grab them. And now I am going to start working on her shoes. And she had this wooden shoe rack that was actually mine before. It was before we moved out, but I gave it to her. So I am going to use that in her closet for her shoes. The ones that are on the shoe rack, she doesn't grab that often. And then the ones that are kind of by the shoe rack are more available for her. So if she wants to wear them, she can just grab them from where they are.
All my demons lately. You know, might be easier just.
And now we are going to start hanging up all of her clothes. For this section, I put all of her pants, and so they could be hung up, but they're down on the lower side. And then this section will be like flannels and sweaters and like sweater cardigans, stuff like that. So this little area is for those type of clothes. And how she likes her clothes in order, she likes them in color order. So like darkest to lightest or black to white, or however you would put it. So that is kind of how I was doing her clothes, is just so they would look like appealing and pleasing to the eye, and they would just also be organized and easy for her to access.
Cut the cable short and the problem solved. Might be easier for you. I do it all night. You're my only lifeline.
And now now we are working on the other side of like her closet, and this is where I'm going to hang all of her rompers and jumpers and dresses and shirts and work clothes and just all of that stuff over here. And again, I am going to put it all in color order, the way she likes it. And now that all the clothes are hung up and in the room, in the closet, and same with the shoes, I am going to start filling up all the shelves. So one of them has Samson, her dog's stuff in there, like his treats, his outfits, his scarves, handkerchiefs, stuff like that. And the other one will have a blanket in there. And then the other one, the third one, the last one, that's on the bottom, will have all of like her snow stuff, so like her snow chains and boots, and not her boots, her pants and gloves and stuff like that. So that one will have all that stuff. And then I also put her hats where like the other shelf is, the built-in shelf, so her hats are easily accessible and they also look good. And then I am going to start going through all the clothes that are on the kennel, and she had so many scarves. So back in the day, like in the early 2000s and like the mid 2000s, did you guys wear scarves as well? Because every single day at school I would wear a scarf with every single one of my outfits. Like in every photo that I had back then, I had a scarf on, and scarves were just so huge back then. So let me know down in the comments if you had all of the scarves. She still hung on to like all of those scarves even though she wouldn't wear them. But yeah, there were just so many scarves. Well friends, this is pretty much the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching and cleaning along with me if you did. This is like the huge donate and get rid of pile. There are so many clothes and shoes and bags and purses and scarves and just so much more in that pile. And then all of the shoes that she is getting rid of. There was just so much that we did in this video. We really decluttered and organized and just got a lot done. I really hope you enjoyed this motivation and this organizing and decluttering, and I will see you all again next time. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also follow my Instagram, Our Little Bloom, and I will see you all again next time. Bye!